It was there in his small barn in East Hampton that Pollock had his breakthrough. He was not the first artist to drip paint, a technique the Surrealists had experimented with. The European Surrealists, who glorified the irrational, had played around in the 1920s with a variety of freewheeling techniques and chance effects. They drew blindfolded. They punctured paint cans and let the paint drip out.
And the Surrealists also devised the technique of automatism, or psychic automatism, which was a little bit like the psychoanalytic technique of free association, where you painted spontaneously or automatically, at least to begin with, in order to bypass your conscious sensors, literally, and try to get into your inner world, into your subconscious.
Although Pollock wasn't the first dripper, he was the first artist to turn the technique into a major artistic statement. In 1947, he took his canvas off the easel, laid it on the floor of his studio, and danced around the edges, tossing ribbons of pigment from a stick. He was essentially drawing in paint, creating flowing, graceful lines that allowed him to invest his work with a mastery that had previously eluded him. As one who had always been obsessed with his inability to draw, Pollock had finally and triumphantly become the great draftsman of his ambitions.
Technique is just a means of arriving at a statement. When I am painting, I have a general notion as to what I am about. I can control the flow of the paint. There is no accident, just as there is no beginning and no end.
Pollock created a mass image, an all-over image, an image that really came out at you, that had enormous energy surging through it, that seemed to expand beyond the picture limit. But it was this all-over image that was so different from anything that anyone expected in art, as well as the technique of creating it, which was through dripping and pouring paint.